For one last final time, Ashley Pickle alongside Matt Stepp with your instant reaction, this time of the granddaddy of them all, 6A Division I between Westlake and Southlake, the Dodge Bowl as they might call it. But Todd Dodge leaving with the victory along with his Shaps in a game where it was a lot closer than any of the rest of them, to be fair.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly close, but it was a little more competitive than the others, and I think teacher takes down student in this one as dad gets the dub for all the dads out there over the young bucks. As the Westlake Chaparrals, their offense, they really struggled last week against North Shore. They couldn't get anything going, and they were really slowed down, and they were on a different level today, especially running the football. I thought, they averaged nearly 10 yards a carry, well over 300 yards rushing in the game. I thought that was the difference in the ball game. Southlake Carroll just couldn't stop the run, and Westlake was living in third and short, converting on third downs, not even getting to third downs a lot of times because the running game was so effective. And, Southlake Carroll just couldn't get off the field. And I think that was the big difference in the game. Westlake's defense made some great adjustments in the second half. Tony Salazar and that crew really did a fantastic job slowing down Southlake, and they just couldn't keep up.
I was fixing to say, when you look at that second half, because it was nice, it was a 7-point game going into halftime. You come out, and they just run all the way off. What do you think was the key difference that Westlake made in their defensive scheme going into the second half?
I thought they rolled double teams over to Brady Boyd a little bit and took him away and made Ewers go to his second read. And that was a big key. And I also feel like their defensive line played a lot better in the second half. They were really harassing Ewers, forcing him. Maybe they didn't get as many sacks as they'd like, but forcing some bad throws. And then, Michael Taffy with that great interception there really kind of put the bow on things. But, the adjustments were subtle, but they were key. And it really made a difference in the ball game because Southlake just couldn't keep up.
I know at Dave Campbell's, everyone was focusing so much on the coaching matchup, but we kept looking at the quarterback matchups, and I think that you can say, obviously, Cade Klubnik getting the offensive MVP, but Quinn Ewers too. What a quarterback showing out there between those two guys, both juniors too, may I add.
Big-time 2022 quarterbacks, and we're going to see a lot of them next year for sure. Ewers played well, but I thought Klubnik had a better game overall. I thought he played the better game. Obviously football is a team game, and Klubnik's supporting cast was better today as well. But I thought Klubnik with his legs did a great job. He made a lot of great throws. Ewers probably had the quote-unquote sexier throws in a lot of ways, but I thought Klubnik played an all-around great game and deserved the MVP honors. And he's going to get he's a 4-star recruit. He's going to get plenty of attention. Ewers is a 5-star recruit, the number 1 quarterback in the country. So we could very well see these two duel again next year.
I wouldn't be surprised about that at all. And, man, we made it.
We did it. Hats off to the coaches, the kids, the administrators, the parents, and the families for getting this done. It's been a weird year, but like I've always said, I'd rather have a weird year of Texas high school football than no Texas high school football. And we made it, and 41 states didn't make it, and we made it through. And a lot of fans got to come watch the games, which in this time is pretty special. And the biggest thing for me is the kids got to play, especially those seniors. They got to have a senior year and have a little bit of a sense of normalcy in a real unnormal time. And they got to be kids.
Absolutely, and there's nothing more that we could have asked from anything from the UIL or, like you said, fans, coaches. A true team effort, I feel like, in total. And, of course, we have to thank our dorks, as we call you, all you that come to TexasFootball.com all the time, that you watch the podcast, you watch the shows. Genuinely, this helped us keep a sense of normalcy, I feel.
For sure. We needed you guys as well. Just as much as y'all needed us, we needed you guys too.
So thank you sincerely from all of us at Dave Campbell's for sticking with us, not only through our state coverage, but for this entire crazy season. But don't get it messed up. We'll be back on TFT on Tuesday to break all of this down for you guys.